Hi guys, don't mind me. Again, we're doing demo work. All right, we'll see how that holds up. Okay, and started the stream already, but let me get everybody else in here. Right, we're gonna go live, everybody. Oh yeah, here we go. Motherfucking Walker goes live. All right. Hello again, Patreon. Let me get the rest of the crew. All right. Good morning. Yeah. Welcome back to the world of we do what we want. Okay. We are doing, right? We're doing the demo work. And so hopefully this will look good. All right. Let's pick up where we left off. As a result, because of how we operate, systems become involved in their lives. As such, they're forced into a position where they may have to choose between continuing to be an active parent or continuing to behave as they have. This is where I get right to the point, and I have to because people will often defend themselves and say things like, "My children are the most important things in my life," to which I respond, "No, they obviously are not, because if they were, you would not be behaving in manners that compromise this relationship." Fuck you, Walker. How can you say such a thing? How can you judge me like that? I'm not a bad parent. I'm sorry. I don't want to say things like that. It's not my intent ever to hurt anybody with statements like that, but I think it's critical that they hear them. It's not a matter of judgment. I know where my baseline values are driven from, that old rat brain. It's all about me. I mean, I absolutely am the most important thing to me, as are we all. We've discussed this. It can't be any different because if I'm not taking care of number one, then I'm not surviving well, then none of the rest of this stuff matters. Even if I'm feeling reasonably altruistic in a moment, I still have to be paying attention to me because if I am not on my A game, I really don't have much to offer you, right? So I let people know this. It's not because I'm better than or I want to yell at them. It's just so they can wrap their head around what actually is and make some changes. Acceptance does not equal approval. Oh, this piece of shit. Sorry, guys. This is going to be bad. I'm going to finish it up, though. I will share with somebody as well that just because you can go through the baby making process does not make you a good parent. Some people are just not wired to do that. So call it what it is, whatever it is, because fighting it is not getting the job done. It's not going to get any better. Acceptance does not equal approval. We may not like those things about ourselves, but in a particular moment, that's where we're at. We need to acknowledge that. So harsh, right? People, yeah, I've had my share of, disagreements with some of that. And don't mind me as I fuck with this camera again. All right, am I back on? We'll get this figured out before the podcast today. Anyway, again, it is what it is. And again, whatever's most important to us is what's going to happen. That's why the clarifying of values is so important. And frankly, everybody's that's just what I share with people is everybody's on their own journey, and I don't judge it. I just I try to bring things to the table as they ask for them. And it's kind of like what we talked about before. I mean, very often the universe puts out the memo that it's this or that, right? It's or. So it's get high, have my kids. Like it's an or. And the bottom line is every time somebody chooses to get high, that's more important than it just is. And again, I'm sorry, we watch it all the time, and those on the outside looking in scratch their head. And it's just, there's a lot of reasons, obviously, and that's what treatment's for and all this kind of stuff, especially when we're dealing in this particular realm. I mean, addiction, again, Sorry, it just is. Like there's a part of that parent's brain that is sitting there going, like, if I don't get high, I will die. So it kind of is the most important thing there is. It's a lie. It's bullshit. But that's, again, as we're trying to fix the broken water, like the broken choice maker, however we want to box that in, again, is how do we get to, that's the challenge, is again, getting the value system aligned in such that the things that we want to be most important actually become most important or make other decisions. Anyway, I could go on that for a while. You know, dealing with this shit is not fucking easy for anybody on either side of the desk, if that makes, you know, or whatever we want to call that, or side of the phone. Like there's, you know, the universe runs pretty simple, unemotional, all that kind of stuff. Do this, then this, you know, and it's just where that's at. We have to figure out, you know, that's the challenge, is we have to figure out how to maneuver in this universe. Anyway, hey, again, one more plug. If you've hung out this long, sorry I've rambled, but it's, you know, it's important shit. Hopefully you stuck around for it. Hopefully, again, every day, but we're in today, right? So today at noon, all the platforms, Real Talk with Heath motherfucking Walker. Like it's shit like this, and it's you know, it's not necessarily always in the addiction box. It's human condition, and it's just um, addict or not, like you're the human condition. We all deal with exactly what I'm talking about right now. Again, it's just, you know, we all have had our struggles making good choices. It's just kind of part of the game. Anyway, we'll see you in a bit. Peace.